yes, Paquito makes sense. For Rome, can he still maybe... Can he flex this Roger into the gold lane though? Yes, it's gonna go gold.
For sure.
Oh, right. I was thinking maybe there's gonna be another flex,
wow.
but okay, Cho and Yuzong.
They're committing. I think the last 3 games that they've played has been on the Cho.
Yeah.
It didn't work out, but they're committing. It hopes it pays off. Yuzong gonna be the choice for a run in the EXP lane, and now EVOS to close this out. Will it be an EXP laner or a jungler?
It's kind of risky to play the assassin up against a Cho, especially Yaoi's Cho. Though, you know, we know he made a mistake that one time. It's still, Yaoi's still very, very scary. That one mistake was the only mistake I think he's made on Cho this entire season. So let's see.
Alpha and Beta powered up.
Oh, Alpha. All right. We saw first he played, but here is the original man who brought out the Alpha into the land of Dawn. And with that, EVOS has locked it in. They successfully went for the flex, quote unquote, on the Barats.
Carry can go Purify, right?
Yep.
I mean, we've seen Cho, we've seen Yaoi's Cho overcome the Purify spells. It feels like a risky draft by Aura again. And the lineup rating does prefer EVOS too. What are your thoughts?
I feel like EVOS have more to say in how these fights go, but a big factor I think is the fact that he has skills on the Vexana and he's running the Purify. So if there's a big engage attempt, especially from the Tigreal, you can Purify out of it, and if you terrify the Tigreal, that's that engage tool just cancelled out. That's usually how that matchup really plays out.
So the fiery dragons, the red dragons, with their wings hurt, are looking to find another chance, more possibility, more opportunity for themselves to make it to the playoffs. But will the White Tigers let it slide? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 1 between Aura and EVOS Glory.
Already seeing the difference in the clear speed. That Alpha is definitely a massive problem right here. But Brands goes with a Quantum Charge, so he will be going for a bit more mobility, more ways to go around, but ooh. Already Kabuki trying to exert his dominance right here. Trying to tell him that he should know his place. Weakness Finder on the Roger, by the way.
Kabuki already. He's gonna have to get punished a bit for it. Brands is trying to freeze up this wave, but he's actually doing so much damage back to Dreams too. Brands and Dreams super low in the early parts of the game. Yaoi getting that Jikundo down.
Right, so we're see. I think Gugun now with the concussive blast, he's gonna try and match the clear speed of Annabelle. But we have to see in the mid lane, Clocken with the Impure Rage, not a Quantum Charge. But he's gonna be going for a bit more sustain with the mana, and he's gonna be able to go and do more damage when it comes to the short trades, the one spell poke damage. That is something they can play around with. But him and Yehezkiel clearly wants to go for the utility and the mobility, wanting to be ganking as much as possible for the team.
See that Brands is also playing really safe with his choice in these sub-emblems, understanding that he will be the main target, and in that lane, it looks like Kabuki is having a better time actually. It looks like Brands is zoned under his own tower.
This is the Weakness Finder and the Master Assassin. Allows him to just be a lot more aggressive, especially in these early stages, to try and pressure Brands into something more. And if Brands gets a bit too low and sticks around for a bit too long, the dive is very available with all the tools that Aura have at their disposal.
Oh.
It's a Black Dragon form though.
Yeah, right as the turtle gets reset, actually, a big resource burnt out already. With Yaoi in the back right now, as that's actually just Fluffy jumping in with his Exodus Welcome, finding Gugun. Now Retry Battle, it's still going to be Gugun despite the implosion now by Dreams. A 3-man shove as the Purify gets used up by Yehezkiel. Fluffy still alive, going to be taken down now as that's going to be 1-for-1 trade as Yaoi looks for the back as well. Clockhood very low. Yaoi acting as his assassin in the back. Yaoi very low, now chased out by Claw. 1-for-1. Make it 2 because Aura got the turtle.
So it is a little bit of a win here in the early stage of the game for Aura. But that was so close for Yaoi to get taken out with his aggressive plays. Meanwhile, in the talent prediction,
It's just you and Lim, man.
Damn.
There's a chance for the two of you to prove us all wrong. Let's wait and see. But in that fight though, it was just so close. But with the first turtle taken by Aura, that's something they can always flex, the neutral objective control. Whoa.
Very aggressive by Annabelle. Good understanding of the timer of the flicker, I guess. That's why he decided to just go in and punish Yaoi for that overextension.
Later on though, in those big fights, I feel like that was a great move by Aran. The Black Dragon form looks kind of early, but that means that once the fighting begins, he's already down on the ground, and he was able to just output a lot more damage, knock Fluffy up, and that's part of why Gugun was able to actually get the retribution. Fluffy was knocked up, not Fluffy, sorry, Annabelle was kind of hit by the Furious Dive, I believe. There was a big Furious Dive that landed on multiple members of EVOS, and that kind of equalized the fight, on top, of course, of having the Eternal Guard from the Heskio.
Oh, Purify. Instantly by Claw Kun. Big resource here as Heskio is actually quite low in the mid lane.
Wow. That's a big resource taken out. With the fact that now only 12 seconds remain until the next neutral objective spawns. You can see Gugun already posturing, Annabelle as well. Both of these junglers are the same level. Can Gugun once again win out in the retribution battle? Or will Dreams be able to hinder that? We've seen Dreams being able to try go for the implosion, but Gugun is still able to get something out of it. But the Black Dragon form is coming.
With the reset and away the Dragon into the Eternal Guard as well. They're just trying to burst him down now. Dreams implosion, and they find him. There with Spear of Alpha, Annabelle trying to go back in the fight, but Gugun just secures the neutral objective as usual. 2 turtles to Aura.
Aura back in shape, showing again that neutral objective control game and the targeting. They know that Dreams most likely will be looking for an opportunity to try and capitalize the same way he always does. Instead of letting him counter-engage, they just jump straight on him. And there was the animation for the implosion, but I don't think it actually went through. So that was a great moment, a great win for Aura. They're going for more.
The way of the Dragon, onto Fluffy and Kabuki, one last scratch. He gets it, and say goodbye to Fluffy up top, Annabelle. With trade down below on the orange buff, and Brands as well, pushing in the bottom lane.
So far, Brands has yet to be punished. So that is still a concerning idea for Aura. Concealed play does come through for Yaoi, looking for something. But what really caught my eye was Yeheskil's first item was Glowing Wand.
Glowing Wand on the Vexana, especially for these big team fights. The Eternal Guard will be doing a lot more damage. And once again,
the full initiation onto Dreams with Eternal Guard 2. Say goodbye to Dreams, and Yaoi gets out too. Sheesh. Clean.
Very close, but that was a really good opening. And it does give Aura a little bit more space to maneuver around when they want to go for these invasions. Gugun and Fluffy. But back to that point earlier on.
Yeah, as we see here in the items, the magic penetration boots into the Glowing Wand. So Yeheskil is trying to make sure that they're using the faster wave clear due to the Vexana's passive to try and make sure that they get the early potential, especially in these big fights. Yaoi actually pressures and forces the retreat there.
Milan is chasing them down, 2v1 in the spot. Knows Annabelle already uses Spear of Alpha. Goes back in with a Furious Dive and the Petrified too. Terrified now, Yaoi. Libera's Flank gets him now, pins him down into the wall. Great Eternal Guard. Dreams though with a Flicker and an Implosion now looking for Yaoi. But it will just be the Roamer traded in. And it's Dreams who gets the kill. Jungle for Roam.
Do they have enough time? No, they don't. They don't have enough time to blitz the turtle. Blockman and Dreams are coming. Are they going to go for a crazy play? But it turns out Gugun is quick on it. With the help of the Retribution, he will be able to secure the next turtle. So 3 turtles already for Aura. A 2.3k gold lead.
This is a great game for them. They just seem to really know what they want, right? Who they're targeting. Earlier it was Dreams, but in that sequence, it was Annabelle. And with him not being around, once again, Aura flexing that neutral objective domination. 3-0, and they're still the ones holding control because Yaoi is just so active. But he's not the only one that can really be making plays on the map.
Every time his flicker is up, he just looks to make plays. So 5 seconds now, 4, counting.
It's his redemption arc from the last
up against Bigatron.
From the last time he used the Cho, a lot of eyes were on him because of that small mistake that he made that eventually kind of snowballed into the end of Aura in that particular game. But here, he's been able to give a lot of information, give so much space, open up opportunities for his team, finding those assists to facilitate Kabuki, to facilitate Yehezkiel and the rest of the other members to be ahead in this way. A 2K gold lead, it's not as large as an Aura fan would want, but it's definitely there. But up until this point, no one has shut down brands.
Well, the large majority of this almost 3.k gold advantage for Aura is actually in the hands of Kabuki. He's standing currently at 7,000 gold, and brands not exactly shut down completely, but he's only staying on 5,000 gold. Kabuki now with the 3-item power spike, Windtalker, Endless Battle, and the Malefic Roar. We're still seeing a huge number of different combinations on the Roger. And for Kabuki, this means that he has a good balance of burst damage, but also healthy amounts of DPS when he's left alone, just 3 hit in the fights.
But now, you can see Yaoi's looking for an opportunity to perhaps take down Clockun. Clockun has the Purify though, and it's still up, so it needs to be baited out if they want to go for it, but
Welcome. Used up with the Flicker too, but it's only onto the Roamer. That might just be worth it still with the Eternal Guard connecting. 3 ults from the side of EVOS and a Flicker for the Roamer. It seems like Aura are happy with that trade actually. They'll go straight for the Lord and control it with its resource advantage. Nope, they reset it. They don't wanna.
Oh, with a man disadvantage, they don't really feel like they want to be just going for a straight-up fight without Yaoi just being an extra factor, an extra thought in the back of the players of EVOS' minds. So far, both teams just seem content doing so, but Brands, in the meanwhile, has taken the topside turret, so EVOS are getting a lot more value from this sequence of events.
This. They're going to try to commit right now onto the Lord Gugun, trying to get some space. Explosion into the Death to this Welcome now in praises. And Gugun! Still with a red tree, despite all of it, just thrown at him. Now it's away the Dragon, the lock dreams down. Yaoi's still able to flicker around as Annabelle looks for the chase. Gugun low, has a taunt, gets out. Yehezkiel caught in his own Eternal Guard, stolen away by Claw. But Aura, there's a different aura about this team. They just can't die.
Kabuki?
All alone. This might be a risky move to make, but he makes quick work out of that turret.
And it makes it work. All of that works out. Gukun still with the amazing retribution. So despite not even given that much space, he's still able to get that retribution down, and that really just helped Aura out there. The Lord on the way in the top side as well. It should be cleared quickly. The question is what Aura are able to do with that time given to them. Looks like Kabuki's eyeing for that bottom side turret.
I was going to say earlier, what they can do is they can send Yaoi deep into the jungle to potentially wait for a moment. But no, they back out of it right here. And they go for just the turrets outside. Egos don't really have the same kind of solo power, so they're forced to stick around each other. That's a great swing of momentum for Aura. And with the great Dragon Spear completed for Kabuki, he's going to be very dangerous in these fights if he isn't prioritized and controlled.
We had a sneak peek into a game fun fact.
Hey, okay.
About this roamer. Throughout his career since MPL PH Season 6, Yaoi has used Cho a total of 52 times with a win rate of 55.77%.
You want to know his M4 Cho win rate?
What's his M4 Cho win rate?
100%.
Wow. Wow, Yaoi!
Baits out the Death to this Welcome and the Flicker as well. Doesn't get him to the wall, and the Eternal Guard comes down. But EVOS get the pick, Aura get nothing.
But the fact that they are able to consistently, Aura are able to consistently bait out multiple ultimates every single time Yaoi is just available to make something happen, certainly plays around, a bit of a mind game for EVOS for sure. And now, EVOS seem to see an opportunity. They go straight for a play in the orange buff. And also the mid lane though, knowing that Yaoi won't be able to be making plays, and they're sending Brands to just get the much needed farm it requires. He's at a 3-item power spike at this point with the Demon Hunter's Sword already completed. He has the steel leg plates and he went for the physical defense boots, warrior boots as well, to ensure that he can really hold his own when he's dueling perhaps against Kabuki later on in the game.
Oh no, Clockun with the Divine Glaive. And he has the Eternal Guard in his pocket as well. We've seen it actually deal a lot of damage onto the members of Aura. especially when he commits onto it. And it's been a big problem. 2-0-2 so far for Klokken. And the rest of the members are actually doing quite well. Brand's 1-0-1. This still can go either way.
Now with the next Lord coming up though, this is usually the one that's going to be a bit more impactful. And with Aura already clearing out the majority, well, not the majority, but a lot of towers already for EVOS. If they can get this one, this could be the one they can use to really crack open the base immediately for the side of EVOS. So they're going for it, and Fluffy's the only one in the vicinity. What a nature for Brands though.
Klokken level 14, by the way.
Pertanova was level 15. Klokken, going forward now with the conceal as well. Yawi just goes in. Gets to his welcome, but he bought enough time. Dreams can't really go for anything. Good, my goodness. Cannot fail with the retribution in the back line. Oh, it's a petrified, a furious dive. And look at Kabuki just going in, and Yawi finds away the dragon to ultimately give Kabuki the maniac.
What? Wow! After everything that has been thrown at him, a lot of people have said that he is the weak link in Aura, but he picks up a maniac in the 14th minute of the game, and look at it steamroll. Dreams, the only one left standing.
And they're gonna go straight for the base. They don't care about Dreams. They'll try to shatter EVO's Glory's dreams this time round with a 14-minute end.
And the game number 1 will be led by the Red Dragons. But their journey is still not over. There is still a possibility for EVOS to adapt and come back.